Namaskar viewers, myself Vikram Talwar. Welcome all of you on your own YouTube channel, Astro Journey, a Divine Voice. In our series of learning Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, today we are going to discuss about the various significators, or you can say Karak Tattva, of planets which are necessary for you for interpreting a birth chart. Okay, but before starting our discussion, I would like to um, request my viewers to like, share, and subscribe my channel. So let's start our discussion. Friends, today we are going to discuss about the various planetary significance or Karak Tattvas which we should always consider for interpreting a chart. Like for a character appearance or free will of a male native, we must consider the position of Jupiter. And for the character appearance and free will of a female, we should consider Venus, as Venus is a Jiva Karaka for females, or you can say Venus is significator of females in anybody's birth chart. For education, we must consider the position of Mercury, as Mercury is significator of intelligence. For profession, we must consider the Saturn, because Saturn is significator of your karmas, your all the deeds you are doing on this planet Earth. And for elder brother, we must consider the position of Saturn. For younger brother, the position of Mars should be taken into consideration. And for the third younger brother, we must consider Mercury, the position of Mercury in the native's birth chart. For elder sister, Moon is the significator of elder sister. Venus is the significator of second sister or younger sister. And Mercury is the significator of the third younger sister. Now, here is one point that for the third brother as well as for the third sister, we are considering Mercury as a significator for both male and female. So, here I would like to say that Mercury is considered as a child in Bhrigu Nandi Nadi. Okay. Or in Indian astrology or any form of astrology we are studying, it is considered as a child. So the child may be a girl or maybe a boy. So before considering for the third younger brother or a sister, we must also take into consideration the planets affecting the Mercury, influencing the Mercury, whether they are male planets or female planets, whether it is under the strong influence of male planet or under the strong influence of female planets, before coming into the on the conclusion that the younger third sister is sister or brother. And for wife, we must consider Venus, because Venus is the significator of wife. And for husband in female chart, Mars is the significator of a husband. For the position of husband in female's life, we must consider the position of Mars in individual's chart. For father, we must consider sun, as sun is the significator of father, and for mother, moon must be taken into consideration. For paternal grandfather, we must take into consideration dragon head or Rahu. For maternal grandfather, we must take into consideration Ketu, the position of Ketu in individual's chart. And for maternal uncle, we must take into consideration of Mercury, the position of Mercury, and to see or consider about the girlfriend or a boyfriend, we must take into consideration the position of a Buddha. For mother-in-law, we must take into consideration the position of moon, as moon is the significator of mother-in-law. For father-in-law, Mercury signifies the father-in-law. We must see the um, placement of Mercury in individual's chart if we want to see the condition of father-in-law. As Venus also signifies the finances of a person. If we want to consider about the finances of the person, we must take into consideration the placement of Venus in individual's chart. For vehicle, Venus is also taken into consideration. For expenses or for the transaction, we take into consideration moon. Moon is the significator of transactions or expenses. So, and one important point before leaving, I would like to tell you that Rahu Ketu aspect is taken in 159 direction. In Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, the seventh aspect of Rahu and Ketu is not taken into consideration, as well as this point is also the point of discussion. Few people consider it and few people didn't consider it. But Rahu, as we know that Rahu and Ketu are always in retrograde motion. So any planet in retrograde motion expects its 12th house or a house behind its Baba where it is placed with the 50% of the strength. So we can say they will expect the rear sign to with 50% of the strength. So here I am going to end this discussion today, and soon we will come back with more videos on Bhrigu Nandi Nadi. If you guys appreciate our efforts, so please like, share and subscribe our channel. Namaskar.